Hello everyone. So remember how I said yesterday that I needed to get up earlier and go to sleep earlier and fix my sleep schedule? Yeah, that did not happen. I stayed up until like 2:30-ish in the morning because I was editing yet again. I am saying now, and saying it in this vlog makes it law for me, I am not allowed to stay up past 1 tonight. I cannot stay up editing. If I don't finish editing, I will edit the vlog in the morning or just make a combined daily vlog later because I'm exhausted. It's almost 1 p.m. and I've just taken a shower and I'm about to eat breakfast at 1 p.m. I am Boo Boo the Fool. Several people were yelling at me last night to get off Twitter and go to sleep and stop editing and go to sleep, and I did not. But tonight I'm going to go to sleep at a decent time so I can actually get up at a more decent time and slowly fix my sleep schedule. I'm going to go fix myself a little food right now. I might do a little bit of reading after that, but I'm going to video call my grandma soon, so I might do that before I start reading. Either way, I will do some reading somewhat soon, and then I'll probably do a little bit more job searching, and today I actually will do a little bit of reading before I do the job searching, unlike yesterday where I just didn't, and then I didn't read anything physically until 8 p.m. I'm gonna try to be better today, but also I might be a little bit off today because I woke up so late and it's almost 1 p.m. now, so we shall see. I feel like I'm saying we shall see a lot in these vlogs, but here we are. I'm also saying but here we are a lot. Who am I? Hello again, friends. It's almost 4 p.m., so I kind of lied about reading really soon, but I watched some booktube and scrolled around Twitter and did some other things and called my grandma, and now it's storming outside. There is some pretty heavy thunder and lightning a little bit ago, and it's now just started raining. So if you hear any noise in the background, it's because I've opened my window and the AC unit we have is pretty loud. But also you might be able to hear the rain and a little bit of thunder. I think I'm just going to sit here and curl up in a blanket and read and listen to the rain, and it's really nice. I might make a cup of tea, we'll see. I might get a snack at some point because I'm a little hungry, but since I had breakfast so late, I think I might just have a snack instead of lunch today so I can have dinner at a relatively normal time and not eat at like 11 p.m. because that's when I ate last night. The sound of the rain is so nice. Alright, I'm back and I have some grapes to eat as a snack, and I also have some tea now. Hopefully I will not spill this tea on anything because when I tried to do my 24-hour readathon vlog, which I have still never edited or posted, I spilled like 3 drinks over the course of that, so I do not want to spill any tea on my Little Women. During that, I spilled my tea on one book, though that was because I was trying to balance things in order to take a picture, and I failed epically, and now I know not to try that again. It's still raining a bit outside, but I can also hear birds chirping, and it's just really nice to have my window open and hear that. I got to page 167 in Little Women, and then I did a couple of other things. It's still raining outside, and the sound is really nice. Also, it smells like rain now, especially because I've had my window open. I also then scrolled around Twitter and did some other things for a while, and now it's a little after 6 and I'm getting hungry, even though I had those grapes, because I didn't eat lunch other than just those as a snack. So since it's a little after 6, I think I'm going to go ahead and have dinner. I have some leftovers from like this rice veggie bowl that I made last night, and I'm probably going to eat that and maybe watch some booktube and probably do some job searching, and then I'll probably do a little bit more reading later today. I'm making decent progress in Little Women. I'm not as far as I should be. You can see the bookmark in the book. Considering we're on day 3 of the reading rush, I'd prefer to be about a third of the way in. More. The reading rush is not 9 days, it's 7 days. So really I should be almost halfway, but I am not. Hopefully I'll get to read some more tonight. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later.
Admittedly, I went a little too hard yesterday. I did too much. I didn't get enough sleep. I didn't finish my vlog until...
It stopped raining and now there's birds chirping outside and it's really nice. It is getting closer to sunset time, so I'll probably close my windows sometime soon. But for now I'm going to listen to the birds chirp and probably put on some music and do some job searching. I finished dinner. I ate leftovers from my veggie bowl that I made yesterday and it was very good. I still have some more leftovers. And I watched some booktube and then I scrolled through Twitter for a while and did stuff like that. I also listened to some of Rich People Problems. I listened to some earlier and I'm now probably about 3/4 of the way through that. I am a disaster. I accidentally just pushed a pillow off my bed and I've dropped my phone. Oh, okay. It's around 11. I'm dropping my phone again. It's around 11 and I job searched for quite a while. Okay, I'm just gonna switch how I'm holding my phone. It's around 11 and I job searched for quite a while. I was listening to Hadestown for a good portion of it, and you can tell how long I was doing it because Wait For Me came up again. If I put in several clips of it, it's because I listened to the song several times and I was listening to the album in order. On this listen through of the album, I'm on chant, so I'm a decent way through a third listen through of the album, and that album is 2 hours long, so that's where we're at. And I was not very successful in finding jobs and ended up getting pretty sad about my job prospects and things because everything either looks boring and soul-sucking and or woefully underpaid and or something that I am not remotely qualified for. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my channel before, but I work in theater and the theater industry is, in shambles right now because of COVID and no one can do live performances. And everything happened right before I ended my last job, and after that I would have become a freelancer. And now no one is hiring anyone, so now I have to find some sort of non-theater job. and I'm just getting sad about that because I miss theater and I miss doing the job that's what I really want to do. Even though the hours are really, really long, it's what I like doing, and I don't know what else I'm going to do. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't even know if y'all want to hear about this in what's supposed to be a reading vlog. I feel like I didn't really do much reading today. I might get a tiny bit more done before midnight, but probably not. I might just go grab some ice cream and try to find something feel good to watch. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Hopefully day 4 of my vlog will go better. I don't even know if I'm going to include this because I'm kind of sad and just rambling, but if I do include this and you're actually watching this, thank you for listening to me.
Oh, come on.
Hey friends, it's a little past midnight, and since the last time I talked to you, I read another chapter of Little Women, and then I watched an episode of High School Musical, the series. That is the very complicated title. So before I get to my thoughts on Little Women, I just have to say I was in a really sad mood, and that's why I decided to watch High School Musical, the series. I'd heard it was like a cute show, and I really just needed something kind of feel good, and I got some ice cream and watched that, and I watched the first episode. It's very disconcerting, as someone who is in a production of High School Musical in high school, to watch a TV show that's about high schoolers doing High School Musical. Also, as someone that works in theater, or do I need to say worked in theater because I'm not currently working in theater and theater is in shambles? I don't know. Anyway, as someone who does theater, and especially does lighting in theater, I realized that I am way too critical of media that involves theater, especially lighting. And it was weird already seeing these kids do High School Musical and seeing the depiction of people, especially high schoolers, putting on a musical. But things with the lighting? In the first episode, the theater teacher spills coffee on the light board, which, why is the theater teacher sitting at the table with the light board in the first place? Why are you sitting there with your coffee? Don't do that. Also, yes, oftentimes the light board is at the tech table, but if you're just doing auditions, you don't need specific lighting. Why is the light board there instead of in the booth? Why do you need it there? The light board is only ever at a table like that during tech. I don't understand. Also, then, later, the lights just magically come back on? What? That's not how lights work. Also, then, this boy gets out his phone and points the phone light at the girl who's singing, and then her face is just magically lit beautifully, and you can see all of her features. As if there was an actual stage light there. Also, the ghost light was just randomly there and randomly turned on. You only leave the ghost light on when you turn all the other lights off so there's still a light on. That's the whole purpose of ghost lights. Anyways, I'm sorry for that mini rant. I don't really know if I like this show. It did its purpose in that it got me out of this sad funk mood I was in because it made me frustrated. I'm sorry for this little rant about the depiction of theatrical lighting in High School Musical, the series, but here we are. Also, a white boy is playing Chad in High School Musical. Why? I think I might continue watching it, but if I do, I will continue to critique the lighting because this is apparently what I do now when I watch anything that involves theater in shows or books or movies. This is just who I am as a person now. It turns out I cannot suspend disbelief about lighting. I apologize for this rant. I feel like this isn't interesting for like anyone other than me, but oh well. Anyway, so I watched one episode of that, and I also read another chapter of Little Women. I'm now up to page 185 in this. I finished chapter 11, and I'm really enjoying it. There have been a few scenes that just made me smile because all the sisters and Lori were like hanging out and having fun and having a good time, and I really enjoyed it. And those were scenes that I really enjoyed in the movie too. There have been a few things that have been in the book that weren't in the movie, and I think they were things that are alright to cut out, but I also have really enjoyed reading about them in the book. So even though this is a chunker, I am enjoying it so far. And I'm this far into it now. So, making progress. Not as much progress as I should be, but I kind of fell into a funk today. Also, I'm now about 80% of the way through Rich People Problems, so I'll definitely finish that either tomorrow or the next day. I am enjoying it, but one problem I have with this series in general is that there's times where the author used slurs, and sometimes they're not in English, but then like the footnote will say what the slur is, and the author doesn't censor it at all, which I don't really appreciate. That's a really, really big problem I had with the first book because the N-word is used and the author doesn't censor, and also the author isn't black. So that's a huge problem. And like the character who says it is clearly not a good person, and I think it was supposed to depict like how much of a not good person he is, but I just do not think that is the way to do it. Or at least if you're doing that, censor it or say he said the N-word, don't say the word. That's not cool. But this book I had a problem with it because a character said something in another language, and then there was a footnote that said apparently it was the equivalent of saying the R word in English, and I'm not a fan of that at all. And I wish that the author had just said like the R word or censored it or something. Don't say the word, please. Also, something happened in a later part of the book that I was not expecting. I wasn't aware of any trigger warnings for this book. Trigger warnings aren't something that I necessarily need for myself, but sometimes I like to be aware of what I'm getting into just so I can prepare myself, and in the later part of this book there's a trigger warning for attempted suicide. So that's definitely something to be aware of if you're reading this book. Since it's a little after midnight now, I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of editing on this vlog, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Hopefully I will be able to fall asleep at a more normal time than I have been going to sleep the past couple of days, and I will be able to get up earlier and have breakfast at a more reasonable time and edit my vlog and put that up. I'm glad that even if I was sad for a couple hours, I'm now ending the day on, I don't know if I'd call it a high note, but an amused note. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you're doing the reading rush, please tell me how it's going for you, and let me know if you have any thoughts on my video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!